You might be thinking, this is unfair. Why does Warren get to make all the decisions of how the money's spent? And I'm not really technically making the decisions. But if you really want to get technical like that, Warren was the only one in the office that day doing work for In Your Head Productions. If you want to get technical like that. So Warren was talking about it, and he believed in the company when either very little or no people believed in it. I believed in it. So that's why I didn't let that stop me. If people weren't sharing the vision, or they weren't sharing the passion, or they couldn't see, or they couldn't understand, I didn't let that stop me. I didn't harp on it for too long. I was like, okay, well, I just better carry on working then and just keep doing it. And that's how I led to the spreadsheet, and the giant spreadsheet, and all the numbers, and thinking about how the company can actually generate its own money to a certain extent. And as I carry on now, it became a thing of okay, but now this company's printing money, whatever. It's just going to keep generating every year, and it's going to get too much. It's going to face that same problem that I was talking about. Like, it's inflating and it's out of control. If we determine the currency's worth so much, so 1 year it might decrease in value if you're printing too much of it. So this is where it gets very confusing, but I'm confident. I'm confident you can keep up with this. I believe in you. I know you're intelligent, and I think you can keep up with what I'm about to say. Because it's not that bad. It's actually pretty simple. So now we are paying staff members. I'm using the staff members as an example now. We're paying staff members this currency that we're talking about. I said dollars, but that's just a rough estimate of how much we want it to be worth for my specific budget to work. It can be worth a little more, a little less, whatever. So we're paying them a certain amount. Where are they going to spend it? If no one accepts this currency, or no, they can't spend it, it's worth nothing. Which is why you can buy products from In Your Head Productions with that money. So you can spend that money back into the company that we take it. But we give you something, obviously, we give you stuff. And like a normal. So, are you following now? I hope you're following up to this point. If you're not, you can go rewatch it. It's there. It's archived. It's on the internet. This entire In Your Head Productions channel. You can watch the entire presentation. So the people are spending money back into the company to get stuff, to get things, the products we provide, the many products that I've suggested so far, and there are many more to come after I've done this. I talked about the money. So they spending the money. What? And it's like the store has accounts, the stores that they're buying this stuff from. All those accounts are for. All those accounts that are going back into the store that people spend in money, all those accounts are for is to shred it, to shred the money, to just get rid of it, delete it. And it's like, no, Warren, what are you talking about? Shredding money, deleting money? What are you talking about? All those transactions that we've paid people, they spend it back into the company, we've given them products, and all that is there for, all those accounts for the shops and all the things that the people are paying to get their products. All those shop accounts are just to delete the money, shred it out of existence. It's gone. Why? Why? This sounds so stupid. No, it doesn't. Because that is what's going to maintain the value of the currency that it's printing every year, so that it doesn't overinflate, that it doesn't turn into a thing where billions are worth nothing because everybody has billions. So I'm going to remind you of the process again. Central bank prints money, distributes to all the accounts in the spreadsheet, whatever. Those people get paid. They're doing work. They've been making products. They've been doing things. They get paid. They spend the money back into the company so that the company can delete that money, that it's gone, so that it retains its value. There's a circular flow to what's going on, because as it's deleting money, it's making money. Like it's a very give and take relationship with itself. And it's like, what? And it's like, there's no way. And I'm like, no. You trust me. There's more. I'm just getting like the gist of it. I'm giving you the gist of it. So I've just described the flow G. Print money, delete money. That circular flow. Once that system's gone out, and the best part about that is, once other people who don't work at In Your Head Productions, they see that our staff members can get things for that money or for those transactions, the rest of the world might start accepting that currency as well, because they know they can get things for it. Whatever those things are, they can get things for it. So that's also why that circular process is good. That's why I said it's an immense cost and change to get this implemented. But once it's there, oh my goodness, there are going to be a lot of happy people. And at this point you might be thinking, no, but if then the money's not going to get deleted or whatever. And it's like, because they're coming back, it's going to come back to In Your Head Productions, because it's going to offer such a wide range or a wide array of products that it will come back eventually our share of deleting it and erasing it. In fact, 219 billion, if it starts getting accepted around the world, $219 billion or $219 billion is really actually even that much out of all the money in the world. So then it's fine. It's fine if other places accept the money and then they trade the money around and then they bring it. It will all sort of balance out. That's the most important thing. It will balance out. In fact, I even looked at it after it was sort of done. I had the budget all distributed, everything, all the percentages were distributed, and it was roughly complete. Obviously, I say complete, I use that term loosely, but it was like complete. And I saw the numbers and I was like, well, that's a lot of money, like $219 billion. And then I looked at the grand scheme of things and I looked at how much other companies are worth and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, wait, it's actually pretty small. It's actually a pretty small amount. So then I looked at the budget and I was like, maybe this is actually more like a budget for one country, like a branch of In Your Head Productions in that country. Like that's what it looks like. Like these sorts of numbers. And fortunately for me, when looking and seeing that, oh wait, but this is for one country, like, or thinking of it like that, it might be for the whole world, but let's just say hypothetically, like, oh, this is just a budget. I had coded it in such a way, all the accounts and whatever, it was so simple to just double that. And it's like, what do you mean? To double it. Like, to double it, to triple it, however many times up to 1,000, I'd say. You could times this budget by up to 1,000. Like you could have 1,000 different countries, and that budget works in all of those lands. Like distributing staff members and distributing to all the other companies and all of that. Like you can just multiply it like very easily. Like it's not even that much work.